The Jets are cleaning house. So the Colts traded A.D. Mitchell and 2 first-round draft picks. That's a lot for Sauce Gardner. So is he worth all that, Gerald?
No.
Sauce Gardner traded to the Colts. Good move, bad move?
It's a good move for them. It's a good move for them because it's a need of theirs. They giving up dang near 250 yards in the pass. Every other spot on their team is working. They stopping the run. They can run the ball. He loved Daniel Jones.
I don't love him. I just don't hate him.
Yeah,
like you.
so but this is a need for them, so they address the need. Is he worth all that they gave up? Heck no. But I mean, they feel like he was, so whatever.
Well, whatever. But you still say it's a good
they
move
need
for
it.
them.
I know it's a great move for them.
They really are convinced they're making a Super Bowl run.
Right. If they making a Super Bowl run, this is a great move for them.
Right.
Fuck them draft picks. You know what I'm saying? Be like the Rams. Fuck them picks.
I'm trying to win now.
You guys ever play poker? Am I allowed to say poker on this show?
Yeah.
Just a gamble.
We're underdog. We gamble every day.
This is all in, baby. This is all in.
We could get some
They
nice
definitely
shoes
going all in.
Take your motherfucking money right now if we wanted to on underdogs. It's a gambling show now, Coach.
They are all in, so to speak. You know those words you hate to hear when at the gambling table, poke? I'm all in. God damn it, I had a good hand too. Fold. But I like the move by Indianapolis. They had a need at corner now. Instead of having to protect that corner on the side that they're weak on because they lost Ward to an injury, now they can play more straight up and do a lot of different things in the secondary and rush the passer and be a little more aggressive on defense. And shit, I think it's a good move.
I think it's great. And then Ward going to be back. He on the show for a concussion. Now, that's somebody who's on IR for a concussion. This shit was a bad concussion. You know what I'm saying? Keep them sunglasses on for a few weeks. He'll be back, though. So I think you put Charvarius Ward and Sauce Gardner at your corners. That's championship type secondary. I don't know. Everything else,
And they got a great nickel back, too.
He's my favorite player in the league.
Who was that?
That nickel.
I thought you meant Sauce
Kenny
Gardner.
Moore, the second or third.
Yeah.
Which one is he?
Nah,
Second or
nice,
third?
bro. I'm telling you.
I think he's the best nickel in the league, too.
Kenny can ball.
Kenny can ball.
Yeah.
I think you put Sauce right there, man. You could do so much more shit. You could do so much more on defense with Sauce and Charvarius Ward. Hey, man. My Colts meter just, I like him a little bit better now. You know, I'm a defense guy. Sauce gonna crank your defense up. He allows you to play man. He could go guard your best receiver, and you ain't gotta worry about him. You know what I'm saying? So he might get a flag or two, but I guarantee you, he just don't get roasted like that, man. That's not in his game. He all pro. He crank your whole defense up, and they are a much better defense. They are now a championship caliber defense with Sauce on that defense. I promise you that. When Ward get back.
So you think good move, worth it?
Great.
All in, poker hand, all in.
For who they are right now and the need, it was a great move.
Okay.
They needed it.
This is a Super Bowl move to me.
Yeah, 100%.
That's how I feel.
They trying to go. Like,
They're on a run. They're like, this is our chance.
Yeah.
Run game defense, man. Run game defense.
Just we should have more ball production. I mean, he never gets any picks. Why is it?
Yeah, three.
It's because
They don't throw
Revis.
there.
Like Revis got lower picks, 23, maybe like 24. You know why? Because he always they so covered. I'm just gonna throw it this way.
I agree.
It's two different type of corners. You know what I'm saying? You got corners who gonna get them high interceptions because they take more risks, and then you got them corners who just strap, bro, and the coverage is so sticky you don't even want to throw it their way. And Sauce is in that Revis kind of category. The coverage is crazy, so he's not gonna get that many picks.
To your point, I look at his passes defensed. And they've fallen every year since his rookie year. And his rookie year was really good, and he was the defensive rookie of the year when he had 20. And then it started to tail off, and it went 11, 9, and so far this year, 6. Yet his first 2 years in this league as the 4th overall pick, he made first-team All-Pro at corner for the first time in the modern era that anybody's ever done that. First-team All-Pro the first 2 years. And to me, he might be a product of this losing culture right now because his first 2 years they went 7-10 and they were at least respectable. And then last year it was 5-12 and now they're 1-7. Well, who's to say he hasn't just lost some heart, lost a little spirit for playing football because it's just a sorry team and a sorry franchise going nowhere. And so you suddenly put him on a team that's hot.
And watch.
Yeah, and watch what happens. He's going to come back to life because I remember before he's coming out, I loved him, and because I like long corners, 6'3", 190, and the difference between him and Richard Sherman is he ran 4.4. Richard couldn't really run, but Richard could play.
Richard's
to your point,
a lot more physical.
Yeah, a lot more physical. Yeah, I got you. But the knock on Sauce was very competitive, but a little too cocky, and I'm like, too cocky? That the position is defined by cocky. You know, it's just
you gotta have it.
The cockier you are, the better.
Knock?
Yeah.
They say he was
I mean, not at that position. You know, maybe it could be some. Yeah.
At corner?
Yeah.
Gotta have
You
it.
on an island.
Hey, and no memory, man. You got to be able to just wipe it clean. If you get beat, you come right back, you talk trash, and you intercept the next ball. It's just how you play.
I'm looking at his PFF right now.
Yeah.
Rookie year, blue. I go by the colors. You
Yeah,
know, if
yeah.
you blue and you green, that's great seasons.
It is.
If you blue, that's an 87. That's probably gonna be an all-pro season.
Yeah.
His rookie year blue, 87. Next year, 88 blue. 2004 green, 70. That's a great score. It's not a regular 70. This year he had a 71 right now. The touchdowns, 1 his rookie year, 123, 1 in 24, 2 this year. The boy don't give up shit. He don't get that many picks, but he don't get roasted. He don't give up touchdowns, and that's what you want. That's what you want. You got a corner who get picks. Charvarius Ward get picks.
He does.
You got one who get picks, man. You got one who gonna strap your number 1 guy, make you throw it to the number 2. Charvarius Ward gonna be over there. Hey, I love what the Colts are doing right now, man. I might have jumped on board just now.
Really?
Telling you,
Okay.
man.
Wow.
One move,
Yeah. I mean,
crank you up.
they're still 7-2, so they're tied for the
yeah.
best
Yeah,
record.
yeah, yeah.
So, God.
All
I
right.
love the
Here they
run
go.
game. I love the defense, man.
Yeah.
That defense it went up a few notches.
Yeah, let's see what the Colts do now. But we have more trade to talk because Cowboys get Quinnen Williams for first and second round picks and Logan Wilson for a 7th.
Yeah.
Okay, so Skip, are these enough to save the Cowboys?
You're going to have to save me on this one because I went to bed thinking they were flat out done like dinner, done for until next year. Wait until next year. And then when I woke up and heard that the big trade that Jerry was boasting about was Logan Wilson, I laughed out loud because Logan Wilson has been playing barely for a defense even worse than Dallas's defense,
Right.
and he lost his job playing for that defense. And he's going to help my defense for a 7th-round pick. But then just before the show started, we heard Quinnen Williams. And all of a sudden, Jerry's sucking me back in.
There
I'm
it
being
is.
lured back in because Quinnen Williams is you, man. I mean, he's a you.
He is.
He's a player.
He's not me, but he good.
Well, okay. All right, I'll give you
levels
that.
to this.
Come on, G. He good.
He
though.
good. He
But-
ain't me though. I
Hey.
watched the tape. He good though.
Okay, but he's perennial Pro Bowl, first team All Pro.
Yeah, he's good.
He's a
ball.
football player,
He
man,
can ball.
and he's got 40 sacks, and he can.
Can't just be blessing everybody.
Hey.
Sometimes you got-
All right, I know
Don't
you
put
won't-
you in there.
Yeah, don't put me in it. I
All right,
like it though.
But again, it's going to cost. I assume it's one of those Green Bay first rounders that we got back for Micah and a second, and he makes a load of money and all that's good. I'm good with it because it's a glaring need. Kenny Clark's pretty good. Osio Digizou is pretty good. We gave him a bunch of money, but that will shore it up because this guy's a force to me and has always been a force. Now he's been on bad teams, as has Sauce. We're about to get to Sauce, but still, DeMarvion Overshown is a football player. He's a game wrecker, and he says he's going to come back. We got a bye week now, and then in 2 weeks from last night, we play Monday night at Raiders. Well, if Overshown's back and you've had 2 weeks to get Quinnen sort of in the flow, and Logan Wilson, I used to like him 4 years ago when they went to the Super Bowl. He was pretty good.
He used to get 5 picks a year at linebacker type
I
shit.
know, yeah. But then he got beat out by a rookie this year. I don't know. He's 29. Is he on his downside? But again, can he help us a little bit? Yeah. Okay, so you add those 3 players, and I'm starting to say, with the late flashes I saw last night, maybe we can be respectable on defense. And if Dak can pull his head back out, and you say it's just an off night, well then, okay, we should be able to beat the Raiders. And then we got Philly at home, and I'm not going to do it anymore. But
Then it gets tough.
yeah, Philly's tough. Obviously, we got Mahomes on Thanksgiving at home. And we still got the Vikings and we still got the Chargers at home.
And the Lions
And
on the road.
Detroit.
But the Lions on the
Ooh.
road, I gave that up a long time
yeah.
ago. That was a no-go anyway. But
That's a
but,
tough
but
run.
again, are we going to make the no, we're not going to go from 3-5 to making the playoffs. So that's over and out. But other than that, can we just be respectable the rest of the year? We should be better the rest of the year.
Sometimes it's very important for Jerry Jones and people to know protecting your quarterback doesn't mean drafting a guard, all right? Sometimes it means having a good defense
That's
where
a
your
good
quarterback doesn't have to throw the ball 50 times a game and get sacked 5 times and have the pressure on him on
Yep.
every
Coach.
single drive, right? They had a chance to get Walter Nolan in the draft. They took a guard.
They did.
They took a guard. Nick Eamon-Worry, they could have got him a safety. That would have helped
point.
out a lot. You know what I
Agreed.
mean? But
Yeah.
now they're starting to address the need. Now maybe Dak doesn't have to have the damn heart racing a million miles an hour. Holy, 4th and 8, I got to go
Got it,
for it.
I
Okay,
got it,
let's
I
move
got
over
it,
here.
I got it, yeah.
I got to make this play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes it's okay. Let me hand the ball off to Javante. You know what I mean? Let me chill out. Let's sort of bootleg it, Ferguson. You know what I mean?
Good point.
Let's punt, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
let me take a breath and drink of water over here.
Right.
So, yeah, I think it'll help. I think this is a great ad for them. Both players. I think Logan Wilson's still got a little juice in it. He's better than what they have. So,
Yeah.
it'll help out. I do think that 3-5-1, were they 3-5-1?
Yep.
You never know, man. There's a lot of ball left.
Oh, so you got still a glimmer of hope.
Don't get Skip in
Yeah,
help
I
though.
mean, come on.
You know, the
3-5-1.
Washington
Don't
with,
get. He's gonna. You can't break his heart again.
Yeah.
well,
Well,
with
they-
the way
they-
the Giants are and the way Washington is right now, there's some there's some wins out there. They can maybe sneak in as a wild card.
Oh, God, I'll take that.
Okay.
They end up with 7 or 8 wins, and that's just
That's
not
what you
gonna be
said since day
enough.
one.
Since day one. It'd be 7 or 8 wins. It won't be enough, but the Quinnen Williams, the Wilson trades, that's the start of what I'm telling you about.
Okay, all right.
What it's going to be next year. They still going to get a dog-ass edge. However they get them, they got a first-round pick, they got a couple first-round picks. They're going to get a dog-ass edge. And then they defensive trenches going to match their offensive trenches. And that's how you be a good football team right there. You know what I'm saying? So I like the guard pick. Shit, we just dropped 40, 40, and 40. You think the guard ain't got nothing to do with that?
No.
Okay, well, that's your opinion. I'm saying I like what they building on the O-line. That's going to be a dog-ass O-line for years to come.
I'm not saying I don't like the guard. I'm just saying I wouldn't take a guard at 12 when you have the glaring needs on defense that you had. That's all.
You know,
But he
Tyler-
had a plan, though. I'm going to
Tyler's a
trade
good player.
Parsons, and I'm going to rebuild these trenches.
At
You
week
know what I'm
8,
saying? So,
at week 8 when they're 3-5-1,
I mean, sometimes you got to tank, coach. You probably done tanked in one
Yeah.
season or two in your life. You know
might
what
have
I'm
looked like it. I didn't try it.
He's like, I did that on purpose. You just
But I'm
didn't
just
know.
saying they building something. They gonna get a dog ass edge. They gonna get their corners back to playing man. They gonna get a nice safety who could tackle.
yeah.
What they
They got a Mike linebacker who could cover at least. I don't know how he was on the bench in Cincy. Like he wasn't even playing in Cincy.
He was hurt.
No,
Was
no,
he
he
hurt?
wasn't hurt. He got benched, man.
He was
You
just
think?
benched. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I thought he was
benched.
hurt.
He was tired chasing runners down the
Maybe
field.
it was some injury.
No, that kid Barrett Carter that you drafted, he's like a 5th-round pick. He beat him out this year.
Yeah.
He's-
So
he's playing for
I like Wilson. He was a 3-4 interception
Yeah,
linebacker a year. I'm like, he was one of the best covered linebackers.
No, he was, and he had a
ball
good
magnet.
Super Bowl. He
Yeah.
played great in
So
the Super Bowl.
when they went to the Super Bowl, that was
Yeah.
a great year for him.
I mean,
Yeah.
That one
yeah.
flag,
Yeah.
that one BS flag.
It was on him.
Yeah.
It was on him.
So man, I like him coming in and being the Mike.
Yeah.
He's a smart guy. He could patrol the defense.
Yeah.
I think a new defensive coordinator is on the way, and you rebuilding them trenches one piece at a time. You know what I'm saying? So
So you don't like Donovan Wilson? Because I do.
No.
man, he just a guy to me. You know what I'm
Well, he'll hit, man.
Yeah, he can hit, but he also
people
going
hit.
he also going to come down on that play action too.
He
and,
does.
and get hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We call that getting hit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He'll come down and tackle, but he also get his ass hit.
You don't like Malik Hooker.
I like Hooker. I think Hooker could be the free.
but
I think a real strong safety.
But think about this. We
A
just
box
talking,
kinda
we just
strong
talking about
safety.
this. What if y'all could get, let's say the season don't go as,
Yeah.
and y'all can somehow trade up and get a Caleb Downs from Ohio State.
All right.
Man, you
Now
put Caleb
we're
Downs
No,
in
no,
the
no.
box.
I want the Bengals to get
With
Caleb
Hooker.
Downs,
Now we're
so
talking.
please.
Now the free. What do you say?
Downs in the box with Bland and Diggs.
You're not gonna get a top
and we
2.
gonna get.
You're not gonna get a top 2 pick. So
I'm
take
just
Caleb
saying,
out
man,
of
you
here.
never
might not
know,
be
man.
top 2. He might
Yeah.
be top 8.
It's a lot. It's some football.
So are they gonna
football
keep
you know?
Pickett?
Yeah,
And then
well,
they got this.
Yes.
They got shit in their bag, man. They can
But the-
trade up and get what they want.
But
for
the
real.
thing, like I said, the trenches, the thing I like is you got Quinnen and Kenny in the middle.
Yep.
You got a solid nose and a solid 3.
Yeah.
And I talked about stopping the run. You got to set the edge, no movement in the middle. Now you got those 2 guys that's not going to get moved in the middle. And if they get one-on-ones on these guards, both of them can rush.
Yeah.
So That's what you need. Then, like Lieb said, you need a middle linebacker that can think.
Yeah.
But you go get a safety like Caleb Downs or somebody of that caliber.
Look, the kind of guys they got, though, they need to get a DC who going to run 3-4. You play Usa, you play Quinnen, and you play the Packers, my boy.
Yeah.
You play all three of them. You know what I'm saying? That's your three.
Are you available to coordinate?
I know.
Hey, man, hey, I'm
The
told
issue
him
with
already.
the issue with 3-4 defense is 85% of the game you're in sub.
But still.
Remember, Keith?
That was the issue we had when I coached at Washington. We ran a 3-4, so we're drafting all these outside linebackers and shit, and we're in sub down there.
But they kind of how they running it now is they running it kind of like Rob run his. Is they running like even when Aaron Donald was really like, I mean, obviously Aaron Donald, but it was a under. I mean, it was a 3-4 defense. Really just under.
Yeah.
It's really just under. And
Exactly.
if they run it like
One of
that,
them gonna be at the edge.
yeah, if they
all
just
the
run
time.
it like that, you put Quinnen at the 3, put Kenny at the nose, and then Odigizua, you could put him at the 4. Now you
Put
got
him in the
guys,
boundary, yeah.
and then
Put
you
him in
got
the boundary,
two guys
put him
that
at the
can-
4.
Yeah, you got 2 guys.
Jerry,
that
you
can
taking notes?
He's the rock.
You got
Writing
with
this
the Will.
down?
Look, you got Overshawn.
He's the rock would be the Will.
You got
Yeah.
Wilson, you got your 2 backers who could cover,
Yeah.
man. Telling you, man, they got something going, man. You could do a lot. I think all 3 of those guys got to be on the field at the same time. You paid all of them. Let them all play. They all could play. Let them all play at the same time.
Would
Find
you
a way.
pay Pickens because he's going to be
That was-
Yo, you
Yeah.
better pay
top
Pickens.
dollar?
gotta pay him.
man.
But that's-
You better pay Pickens.
If
Yeah.
you going where Lieb saying
I know.
y'all can go where
Yeah.
you believe
You gotta
pay
pay
Pickens. Yeah.
He
you
did
gotta pay
everything right. He
He
ain't came and been
completes
an
that
asshole. He been a team guy.
He did everything right.
He been a team guy, man. Dak love him. CD is the
When CD went out, he
C-
took over like he was supposed to.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if CD lobbying for him, if CD love him, if they was bumping heads, then you gotta let him go. This CD show. CD love him. Gotta keep
does.
him there, man.
He does.
CD love him, so you gotta keep him there.
My biggest disappointment last night, I know the safety's shading that way every time, but you got CD on the field. You got to throw Pickens a couple of jump balls. Deep,
Yeah, you do.
Deep, and they didn't throw him one all night, not one time. Because he just, I don't care how many people are guarding him, he just jump balls everybody, or he gets a flag.
Get a flag. He
Yeah.
know how to adjust to that ball.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Yeah, he that's like a run play. Shit.
Yeah, just do it.
Throw him a fade.
Well, Lee, do you remember Skip said he's going to pay your salary as
I
the
would.
defensive coordinator?
Yeah, I know. Hey, Skip got it, man. Shit.
Yeah, and you'd have to too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All
I'm
right.
available. What's up, coach? You a new call for me or something. You plugged in. Shit.
Take a
I got
call
no
for me.
pull.
You know what? I
Like it.
wouldn't mind having him call my plays either.
You wouldn't mind. That'd be.
Oh, we got
that'd
the
be pretty
1-2
damn
punch
good.
over
Yep.
here.
That'd be
Maria's
pretty
coaching the
good.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
You think they dropping 40 now, huh? Yeah. Give you that offense, right?
Easy money.
Yeah.
Golly. Give me
tough.
Dak and CD and Pickens.
I
mean,
think-
get.
Hey, you give me bland.
You're
and
like,
big.
yep,
I'm
you're
gonna
on.
work.
Yeah, guys that can
With
get after it in the
slot.
middle. Yeah.
You guys with some rushers.
Yeah.
Hey man, give me an edge rusher. Oh, I'm cool.
Hey, Shotty's a nice guy, but there are times when I just think he's in over his head, where he's just lost.
I think Shotty doing a pretty good job this year though. I thought it was going to be a real shit show. Like, I think he actually got the guys' attention. They respect him, and he do a good job leading them guys. I think the missing pieces all
How do you
defense.
pick and choose what coaches you don't like and like?
Man, it's like a
3-5-1.
You
just
like-
lost to
you're
the Arizona
respected.
Cardinals at home on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, but
Lost to Carolina Panthers. The Dallas Cowboys lost
Yep.
to Arizona Cardinals at home.
They did.
On Monday Night Football.
That's what I just
and
said.
they gonna end
You're
up with
going to give
7,
him
8
a
wins.
pass. I'm just saying.
I ain't giving him a
I like
pass.
Shotty too.
I ain't
But-
giving them a pass. I'm saying that the morale don't seem like it's that bad in Dallas. It seemed like, damn, if we had it, because they dropping 40, right? I thought, that mean, nigga, you doing something right. Shit. Like,
Okay, but he couldn't save Trevon Diggs because he's on IR because of concussion.
But he's not, though. But he's not. That's just the word on the street. I just got the phone
You like
with Diggs.
Eberflus?
I just talked to Diggs. I
like
just
Eberflus?
FaceTimed him. I was just on the phone with Diggs. Bro, is you straight? He said, bro, I ain't been practicing because my knee been bothering me still. So I got the concussion, freak accident at home. You know what I'm saying? He told
Yeah,
me what
I know
happened.
what
You know what
you're
I'm saying? He'd
Yeah.
rather me not put it out there, but it's a freak accident at home. He ain't gonna lie to me. That's my dog.
Okay,
You know what I'm
all
saying?
right, all right.
Bop this shit at the house. And just because he hasn't been practicing, they like, all right, this is a good time for us to, let you rest that knee, come to treatment, let you get some good treatment, let that thing get all the way healthy.
Okay.
So he's not on the shelf for no concussion. That's just how guys like Skip and the media put that bullshit out.
Well,
there. But
you were suggesting the same thing. Yeah.
that's what I thought. That's why I had to
Okay.
FaceTime him.
All
Nigga,
right.
is you straight?
Okay.
For real.
Don't try that quick jam anymore either.
He wasn't healthy, man.
And by the way, on Pickens last night, I did not love it that we're on our comeback drive and all of a sudden he gets a taunting and somewhere Mike Tomlin was watching the game saying, "I told you so."
That wasn't that bad. Like the ref was being. The ref was
can't.
He just held the ball. He did like this.
Okay, but you can't do it. You just can't.
Can't have fun in the
I knew he was going to throw the
compete
flag.
no more.
I knew they was going to throw it too as soon as he did it.
Even though he tried
If
to
would have
point
did
back.
it, they wouldn't have flagged him. But just because it's
It's
Pickens,
him.
they flagged him.
I agree.
But we have more trade to talk because breaking trade, the Saints traded Rasheed Shaheed to Seattle for a 4th and 5th round pick. So, Akeem.
4 and a 5?
Yeah.
That's all he worth?
Is Seattle now truly the best team in the NFC if they add this wide receiver?
I love what Seattle was doing. I love what they're doing. You add him a true deep threat to that offense with JSN, and I think that's going to open up the run game. I was just talking about this before the show. They like below middle of the pack in rushing, but I just watch them and I don't see that. I guess they still average 100 yards, so I guess 100 yards ain't good enough in this league right now. But I just don't see that. I watch their games and I think they had a pretty good day running the ball, and that opened up a lot of play action stuff for them. Then you look at the rankings and they down there and rushing. It's just weird to me, but I love what they're doing on offense. I love the addition of Shaheed, but I still can't put him as the favorite. And the Eagles are still the guys. The Eagles are still the guys, man. Yeah. So, and then they still got Darnold, and Skip has persuaded me that Darnold is gonna make that mistake in the 4th quarter. Shit, he almost did it in the blowout. He had the blowout going. He threw an interception in there that if they would have scored, that might have changed the game. You know what I'm saying? So they still got Darnold. Skip, I'm on board with Skip. He's a 4th quarter mistake maker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
cokes.
I love what they building for real. That D-line, how they play on the road, I love what they building. Shaheed definitely crank him up a little bit, but I still can't put him past the champs.
Okay.
I like the addition. You know, Rasheed he's a Deshaun Jackson type now. He's not Deshaun Jackson.
Tight.
Let me get that, Deshaun. He's not you. All right.
Nowadays,
but he's that type.
They say it's Deshaun Jackson type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what they do. Yeah.
What he does is he takes the top off now, and Njigba can come across the middle. Now, when they take the play action, guys are setting deep. They throw a screen to Kenneth Walker. It opens up a lot of stuff for him. It really does. And I'm concerned about Cooper Kupp with this trade. He must be a little bit more banged up than they're talking about. But I do like Torrey Horton. He had a good game, 2 touchdowns last week. It's a good ad for them, man. Anytime you have a guy with that type of speed, the defense has to know. I mean,
You got to appreciate it.
we got to make sure the safety keeps his depth, right?
Yeah.
Which opens up a lot of stuff. And then Njigba can do that himself. So now they have 2 guys that can roll, which is very exciting. So I think it's a great move for Seattle. Does it make them the number 1 team in the NFC? They're up there. Yeah, I think they are very they're close. They're right there. The Rams, obviously the Eagles, and obviously the Seahawks are all neck and neck in my opinion.
Yeah, they like I said, they playing the best right now. You just made a strength stronger, but that run game matters.
Yeah.
It does.
Right now, December, January, it's going to matter. Their saving grace is they do travel well. They play well on the road. But they didn't make a move where I'm like, oh, well, just like we just talked about Sauce. They addressed the need. It's not like they went and got Derrick Henry. You know, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like they average 100, but if you look at the numbers right now with how people are running the ball, 100 is like, it's right above 100. It's not enough for what they're doing. I love the pickup because it helped the offense for sure, but they need to be able to run the ball.
It might help, with they'll get more split safety now.
Yeah.
There's Njigba, there's,
It'll make the defense
back up.
adjust. It'll make the defense lighten that box, I tell you this.
Yeah, exactly right.
I like 100. If Coach, I ask you, Coach, if they said, all right, at the beginning of the year, you could average 105 yards rushing a game, or would you take that? That's not good. It's not good enough in the league right now.
I'd like a little more, but I'd take it.
I just like 100 yards, man. We come out with 100.
Well, you got to think, it's the time we played in. You get 100 yards a game, it's like, hey,
Hell
team
yeah.
counter. But now, today's, like how these teams are putting up these, the 100, you got to be in the 120s.
Their 100 yards is legit because Sam Darnold doesn't have a lot of rushing. You know what I mean? A lot of these teams have.
Quarterback got 40.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. So maybe that's why it looked like
sorry,
that.
Broncos, you know, Bo Nix always gets 30, got some.
Right, same with everybody who up there.
Yeah.
Man. They are
Those are
Buffalo, they quarterback gonna have 50, you know what I'm saying? So maybe that's why it looked that way to me, because it's all running back yards that get them 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you didn't like quarterbacks running.
I don't got no problem with them running, but hey,
You can't be a running back.
you're gonna have to deal with your running back shit. If your quarterback is a running guy, you're gonna have to deal with that running back shit. Some quarterbacks can handle it, some quarterbacks can't. Vic ain't never get hurt.
Yeah.
Vic
All
was
right.
always available.
Okay, back to what you just said. Seattle strengthened its strength.
Mm-hmm.
It was really a solo strength that they've been playing with, because it's been JSN or bust, where their strength is a shaky strength, because I'm looking at their targets for the year. JSN has 79 targets, by far more than second on the list, who is Cooper Kupp, with only 33 targets. 79 targets to 33. Cooper Kupp is damaged goods. He's injured right now, and he never was the same after he tore his knee up, because he lost a little half step of quickness that made him uncoverable in his Triple Crown year. I couldn't believe it. Nobody could cover him. But he had Matthew Stafford thrown to him. That's why I still like the Rams over the Seahawks, because I'll still take Matt Stafford. He's still playing at an extremely high level.
Yeah.
And yet JSN has been unbelievable, because he gets like triple covered every play, because they don't really have another big threat there. There's nobody where you say, uh-oh, what about him? Until now. And with this trade, this little man is a ticking time bomb, emphasis on bomb, because like you said, he has Deshaun kind of impact, man, because every time I look up, he's running past somebody, and it's one thing to run past, it's another thing to track it and catch it. Deshaun was the best I ever saw at doing that at deep balls, because as you well know, it's just hard to find it sometimes and track it and hold on to it. And this little guy, undrafted, out of Weber State, you know, they list him at 6 foot 180. I think he's like 5'10", 160.
Shit, he looked tall to me.
Does he look tall?
Hell yeah, to me, he don't look like a little guy. He look like
but he's slender.
yes, he looks skinny though.
Yeah, but he runs 4.3.
Right.
And all I know on the football field, he looks like he runs 4.2. So it can't do anything but help, to your point, at least balance up the football field a little bit. It should make JSN even more uncoverable.
Yeah.
And I told you yesterday, I don't know, they just can't find him. They can't. He gets open better than anybody I've seen in a long time. Except maybe back to the Cooper Kupp year, where I kept saying, how does he keep getting open for all those yards and touchdowns and catches, you know? And with this kid, it's just what the doctor ordered for Sam Darnold, but that doesn't change his makeup, Sam Darnold's makeup. I just don't trust him in the biggest moments, but they're really good. And the coach is really good, because he's a defensive football coach, and their defense is serious business, man.
Yeah.
It is legit, and because of the receiver, their offense has been legit, and Sam Darnold on any given Sunday can just go like he did at Washington. He just goes crazy because he's got talent, man.
Yeah.
And gets in, if he gets in a zone, he can be really good, but he's waiting for that late play where he just loses it and throws it to the other team.
Well,
he does.
Coach at Lee's point, when you add a guy like that, the example would be the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he's not Pickens.
Yeah.
But you see what adding Pickens did to your run game.
It's just huge.
It opened it up, because now you got to lighten that box.
Yeah.
And you can't load up on the box. So you add a guy like that, especially he take the top off the defense a couple times. Now it's like, okay, we gotta, you know. So I like it.
All right, let's see. A lot happened to the trade today. Probably more is going to happen for the trade deadline. But let's get to a little coaches drama. We're going to talk about a couple.